In 1988, Public Enemy came up with a song called Don't Believe the Hype, and those 4 words, I kid you not, are like 50% of the song. But I, Savvy C, in the year 2020 are telling you, when it comes to Little Fires Everywhere, believe all the hype. Here's why. Hi guys, it's your girl Savvy C. Welcome to the first episode of Cover to Cover, a weekly series where I'm talking about all things books. And today I'm talking about Celeste Ning's sophomore novel, Little Fires Everywhere. I think I can speak for the majority of you guys in saying that I heard about this book first through seeing the TV show and hearing about the TV show. I remember seeing, I think on Twitter probably, I saw the poster of Queen Carrie and my good sis Reese together with the partition in the middle, and I was like, oh, hold up. I said, what is this? I was like, we're gonna get a little bend and snap, it's handled moment. I'm here, sign me up. And I learned that TV show is based off this book. Rushed to find the book, got the last copy at Target, and it lived up to all the hype, like I said earlier. Little Fires Everywhere is about two mothers, Elena and Mia, who Elena is played by Reese Witherspoon. Mia is played by Kerry Washington, and their relationship takes place, or the story takes place in Shaker Heights, which is a real suburb of Cleveland, Ohio, where Celeste grew up. And Elena and Mia's relationship is defined by one thing and one thing only, but as their children get to know each other and connect through school and just hanging out after school and doing whatever, their lives become further connected, and through that interconnectedness, secrets get revealed, drama ensues, and just tea is spilled, and it gets messy, but in like the best, most delicious way possible. I really love how Celeste, as a writer, I mean, my girl, Harvard bachelor's degree in English and MAFTA in creative writing from University of Michigan. So she is not new to this, she is true to this, and she really uses her educational foundation and background, plus just her creativity, plus her upbringing, and really just brings that all to life and provides such great social commentary. Reading this book reminded me a lot of like 1984 movies like School Days or Truman Show, where you're thrown into this world, and by being thrown into this world, you get to observe it from like a third party lens, and you're like, oh wait, what? And then you like, as you know, time progresses, as you get deeper into the story, you're like, oh, I know someone like that, or like, oh, I've kind of thought that way or think like that. And then in that you learn that that's the message, that's the issue, that, you know, we're commenting on something that's happening and seeing what has and hasn't changed in that time. So I think that's a really good thing she does in this book. Also, what I really love and enjoy, and I think again what's resonating with people, what's hitting so close to home with people, is how these characters are all gray. No one is black or white. No one is really, or metaphorically speaking, no one is like so easily loved or hated. No one, you can't really label these characters so easily. So, you know, you can't just be like, oh, protagonist, antagonist, girl next door, jock, you know, eccentric kid. You know, it's not that easy to label them. You know, we see these characters for who they are in present day, then we get their backstory, we see, you know, the fork in the road decisions they had to make, the choices they made, and what all of that has accumulated to and become who they are today. And I think that's a great way to just strike empathy in us as readers and or as viewers, and seeing that it's just not easy to just write someone off, and how, again, just going back to the social commentary part I was speaking about earlier, of how it's so easy to just write someone off, but like once you get to really know someone, you see how we're all just so much more alike than we are different. This was an easy 5-star rating for me. Phil Knight's Shoe Dog is still my favorite book that I read this year, but that's like 1A, and this is 1B for me. It's just over 350 pages, but it reads like it's under 200 because the story is just so gripping and just so interesting, and you just want to keep going, finish to the end. I would recommend this book for those who grew up in the suburbs, who are, you know, suburbia to the fullest. Those who, if someone asks you like where you're from, you say like, oh, just outside of blank. I'd recommend this for you. I'd also recommend this to mothers of all origins. This one of the biggest themes in this book is motherhood and the essence of it and the true definitions of it or not. And I think that was really interesting to explore, especially with Mother's Day coming up. This would be a great book for mothers. Give this to your mom. And then lastly, I'd recommend this, kind of stemming from mothers as well, but children like myself who were raised by single parents. Like, I'm only child raised by a single mother, and seeing Mia and Pearl, her daughter, who I didn't mention earlier, but that's Mia's daughter, seeing their relationship really struck a chord with me. And for the first time in a while, I would say, or even ever, honestly, I can't think of any others off the top of my head, where as the only child raised by a single mother, seeing myself on screen, seeing myself in a book, and just experiences and memories that honestly I suppressed for a while and just wanted to get out of my head for a while, but I'm thankful that she was able to touch on that so well. Thank you for watching this first ever episode of Cover to Cover. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you'll check this book out. If you want to talk more about it, hit me in the DMs. No spoilers in the comments either. Those will be blocked and deleted. Sorry, not sorry. I'll see you next Wednesday. Sending love. Mwah. Bye.